I've always wanted to make a film. Not to get famous, not to be a superstar, but to make people aware. Aware that individuals can exceed their expectations. That they can do more than they get told they can. That they're not just some naughty kid. Today I'm going to show you the story of me and how I came from some naughty kid to Connor Turansky. This is my story and this is my life. A group of friends. These people are all happy. They haven't got a care in the world. You can see me in there somewhere. I'm laughing and I'm happy. But that's not how it's always been. A while ago it was a lot worse. Once upon a time, when I was in nursery school, my parents could see there was a problem, but they left it to the professionals to make their decision. My parents have always said, don't make the mistake they did. They knew they were right, even though they were told they weren't. But they were right, and I wasn't just some naughty kid. I needed help I wasn't getting. I wasn't even allowed to wear shoes in school, in case I kicked the other children. And this was all because of a lack of supervision. If I had just got the help I needed, I wouldn't have had to be sent home at lunchtimes and halfway through the day even. They thought these times were too much for me. If I had just gotten the help I deserved, I would have had a chance of having a good start to my education if I had just been given that chance. The next few years go through as a blur of the same old story, the blur of not being listened to. My needs were not being recognised by anyone, local authority or the school. I was getting little to no support to determine my problem. Sometimes it was made even harder for me. My parents then had to go to private doctors, which immediately diagnosed me with A.D.H.D. In some aspects it then became easier for me. My parents knew what they were dealing with, and then they got me statemented, which explained my difficulties to the school. But still, the school didn't support me. Still, I got excluded.
Isabella, I have no option but to exclude you.
Still, I wasn't being helped. I got excluded again and again, and then 4 times in total. These exclusions were not fair. I was put into situations I could not handle. I was put into activities that were too much for me, and I'd just lash out at another child.
I don't want to give it back. Why not? I just don't want to.
The school was aware that this would happen, but I still had to do the activity because I was no different from any other child. This was what the policy stated at least. My 4 exclusions went to tribunal. 1 even got challenged and went to High Court. They all got overturned. I then started taking Ritalin, which improved my life a lot. We thought we were starting to win this battle, so we tried to go public. We wanted to get our story heard, maybe give inspiration to other children, maybe give inspiration to other parents and teachers, but they didn't get the message. Parents turned against us. It became extremely hard for me at school. The teaching union advised the teachers to vote not to teach me. My parents chose not to pursue this injustice. I then went to my 2nd primary school to enjoy my last year of junior education. Through my parents' view, things did seem to improve. Educationally wise, I was learning and becoming understood a lot better. I wasn't getting into as much trouble as before, but I didn't fit in at this school. I came from quite a rough school, and to move into a very strict school is extremely hard. It was a tough transition. Very suddenly, a lot of children were quite timid and could easily be pushed around. And without realising it myself, I had turned into a bully. I had no friends and I didn't know why. So I tried to impress the children by pushing that kid over. My parents didn't see this because it wasn't getting back to the parents or teachers. I realised I had no friends the whole time. I just never wanted to admit it. Deep down I knew. But I had to face the facts. When all my so-called best friends' phone numbers were disconnected,
Hello, do shapes live here? What? Oh, thanks anyway. Bye.
and the people who lived at their addresses had never heard of them. They were all fake.
Hello?
Hello, is Brandon Copsey?
No, sorry, no one listened by that name. Sorry. Bye.
It was just crushing for me. I felt hopeless and alone, singled out. But my educational side was good. I was learning a lot. I was definitely getting on better. It was only a year long, but I had achieved so much more in that 1 year than I had in my 5 years at my previous school. I always see it as like two halves. One half is behaviour and education, and the other half is like my friends and social life. I had the education side cracked down. I was getting on really well, but the social side didn't exist. It just wasn't there. But it was getting better, and it was getting easier for me. It didn't hurt so much now at school. It wasn't so upsetting and stressful.
Bye, Louise. Have a nice day at school. See you tonight. Bye.
This is where I can really say things took a turn for the best and starting to improve by a lot. This is why I started to feel happy at school for the first in a long time. I then moved to my secondary school. So I was in year 7 and instantly we could see the school cooperated so much more. They accepted me, I got the help I needed. It was going so much smoother at school and it was all working out. At the end of year 8 I got a laptop to aid my dyslexia, which I now use in most lessons. I was getting a lot of friends, lots of close, best, dependable friends. I was getting all kinds of awards. I got Shine Awards, Head Teacher Awards, Science Star Awards, Jack Petty Awards. Generally, I was doing great. I then started going to Army Cadets.
Left, 10. By the right, quick, march. Left, right, left, left.
Where I got the Cadet of the Year Award.
Right, so this year, Leon C. Cadet of the Year Award goes to Cadet Tapley. Well done.
progressing in Army Cadets really well.
Yeah, you too. But also that they're not wearing shiny ones as well. Okay, with watches as well, not just put your arm in the air. Okay, you're not going to get a watch like that. Okay, they say
It was just so different from what it used to be. Simply, I was loving school. I'm now in year 9 and I love going to school. When I was younger, I couldn't go to any social clubs. I got kicked out of clubs and scouts because I messed around too much. And now I'm one of the best behaved Army Cadets. I have so many friends at Army Cadets and I have so many friends at school. I'm so grateful of my family because it wouldn't have been the same without them. And I'm just glad to see how this worked out. I'm in top set in school for all subjects and I know where my goals are and I'm preparing for college already. But the thing is, occasionally I do slip up. But I like to believe I'm always improving. My mum is still there for me. Friends or family, I know I have people by my side. I get all the help I need, it's brilliant. This is where I want to be right now. If I had to have a dream lifestyle, this is what it would be. It has its ups and it has its downs, but mostly its ups. I'm right where I want to be right now, and I couldn't be happier about it.